Hey everyone, this is Adam here, and this is my next weekly update for you. Today, at about 5:45 in the morning, I was lacing up my running shoes. I was heading out of the back door. It was pitch black outside, and the mist was descending all around me. Many of you know that I love running. I really find it exhilarating much of the time. I love long distance running. I love to get out in the countryside and to stretch my legs. But there are some mornings, a little bit like this morning, when everything inside of me, when the alarm clock goes off, wants to just hit the snooze button, pull the duvet back over me and snooze for a little bit longer. And it's interesting in the Bible that, particularly in the New Testament, the Apostle Paul uses the idea of running or competition as an analogy for discipleship. That so much of who we are as followers of Jesus can be caricatured by people in training to run or to maybe cycle or to swim, that so much of our life as a disciple is caught up in the race and caught up in the competition and caught up in the exertion of training. And I was thinking about that this morning when I was doing my 10-mile loop, and I was thinking about it in relation to prayer. You see, prayer for me, and I suspect for many people, there are moments when you might feel like you could pray forever and ever, and it's just the easiest thing to do. There are moments like that when I'm running that I just feel that I could keep running for forever. But then there are other moments, probably in your prayer life, that felt a little bit like 5:45 this morning when I was getting out of bed and lacing up my running shoes. And I want to encourage you in moments like that to really just understand that prayer doesn't have to feel amazing. Prayer is the kind of oxygen of the Christian life. Prayer is this way of life that connects us with God, and sometimes it's going to feel exhilarating and other times it's going to feel very mundane and ordinary. It may even feel hard work, but it's the oxygen that fills our spiritual lungs, and I want to encourage you to keep going. Like in a race, keep going, because there will come a time when it feels exhilarating again. So keep pressing on in prayer. When I look at my own prayer life, I can see those ebbs and flows. In prayer, there are times when I really I get caught up in prayer and I feel like I could pray forever. And there are other moments and other times when prayer feels hard work, but I've been trying to train myself, to commit myself to rhythms of prayer so that regardless of how I feel, I'm connecting myself with God. I'm connecting myself into His kingdom coming here on earth, His will being done in my life and in the situations that I'm praying about. And so I want to encourage you to see prayer a little bit like training for your first marathon. Some moments they're going to be great. Other moments it's going to be challenging, but keep pressing on in prayer. And one of the things that I particularly want to highlight for you is for those of you who are members here at Kingsgate, we produced this prayer booklet really to help you build those rhythms of prayer into your life. We've taken all of the names of people who have committed to belong to Kingsgate and we've broken them into little groups. And really what I've been doing and what this book encourages is to daily pray for your fellow brothers and sisters who are part of Kingsgate here at the church, in the church. And so I want to encourage you to do that. And there may be some days when you get a group of names and you know the people really well, and so you feel like you can fly in prayer and there's lots of things that you can be praying for them. There may be other days when really, to be very honest, the names are just that, names. And in those moments, I've written down some biblical ideas, things that the Apostle Paul prayed for Christians in the New Testament. And so again, I just want to encourage you, use this biblical language to pray for one another. Like I said, on Sunday. I believe this season that we're going through is a season where we're learning to get back to bread and butter Christianity. And one of the things that is so central to the life of a disciple is prayer and praying for one another. And so I want to encourage you and urge you to train in prayer at this time. If you've got any questions about this, please do feel free to email me or phone the office. We can talk about this. But I want to encourage you to go for it. Build some rhythms of prayer in your life. Little moments throughout the day, moments throughout the week, moments throughout the month when you're committing yourself to pray for things on a regular basis. God bless you all. Let's keep going as we train together in prayer.